Good morning. Happy New Year. I'm Reverend Sherman Z. Logan Jr., and I have the privilege of serving this wonderful congregation as its senior minister. Once again, Happy New Year, and welcome to our Kwanzaa session. This morning, I'm honored to have assisting me in leading worship Candace Evans, Kenya Gibson, and Reggie Jordan. We also have with us, sharing their musical talents, Jalen Brown and James McDonald. I want to extend a warm welcome to you who are here at the Great Hall and those who are joining us virtually. And if you are joining us today, we welcome you as our honored guests. And thank you for choosing to worship with us this morning. And we hope that you will return on future Sundays. Kwanzaa is a cultural holiday that centers the lives of Black people that is celebrated from December 26th to January the 1st. First created in 1966 in Los Angeles by African-American activist Dr. Maulana Karenga to bring African-Americans together as a community and to help them reconnect to their African cultural and historical heritage. And Kwanzaa is now celebrated by people of the African diaspora around the world. Dr. Karenga has created 7 guiding principles to be discussed during the week of Kwanzaa. The 7 principles, Nguzo Saba, represent 7 values of African culture that help build and reinforce the community among African Americans. And each day during Kwanzaa, a different principle is discussed, and the candle is lit on the menorah. On the first night, the center black candle is lit, and the principle of Umoja is discussed among families. Today is the last day of Kwanzaa, and we celebrate the principle Imani, which means faith. Imani is the principle upon which all others rest. And Imani challenged people to believe in each other with all our hearts and honor the righteousness and victories of the struggles. It is profound and enduring belief in and commitment to family, community, people, and culture. So may we be led to a life of faith that will bring us and the beloved community a little closer to the better we are imagining and living into being. So during Kwanzaa, it's customary each day for everyone to greet one another by saying, Habari Gani, which means, what's the news? And on this last day of Kwanzaa, you respond by saying, Imani. So in a few moments, when I ask you to rise to greet the neighbor, you will say to each other, Habari Gani, and your response would be Imani. So let's practice that. Harabi Gani. And your response would be Imani. Very good. So let's rise as you are comfortable and greet your neighbors by saying Harabi Gani and responding by Imani. Harabi Gani. Imani. Oh, y'all hear the food back? Yeah. Now let us return to our seats and let's center ourselves as we prepare to enter into a time of worship.
Oh, there we go. Good morning, everyone. Lift lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let all rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the pain that the dark past has brought us. Sing a song full of the pain that the dark past has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won. Facing the rising sun of a new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won.
Our opening words this morning, Songs of the Universe by Manish Misra Mazet. For each child that's born, a morning star rises and sings to the universe who we are. Listen carefully. Can you still hear the song, the one sung for you when you were born? The song sung by cosmos in motion, rejoicing at your life. You, the result. You, the outcome. You, the celebration. Listen carefully. Can you hear it still? A song of possibility. A reminder that we still have time to be who and what we need to be. Listen carefully. The vast expanse echo a recognition that is not always easy. Possibilities can be hard to pursue. Roads not taken, wrong turns, destinations that disappoint. Through this, the song persists. The universe reigns no less because time and space wears us thin. The music calls us to recognize our limitation, to recognize that the song is best sung for others. Here in community, bringing alive the most primordial and original impulse, the desire to sing, to the universe who we are, to celebrate and share our lives with others. I now invite the Evans families to come to the chancel to light the chalice.
This chalice line comes from Lisa Doge. Why a flaming chalice? Question comes. It's a cup of life, we answer. A cup of blessings overflowing. A cup of water to quench our spirit's thirst. A cup of wine for celebration and dedication. The flame of truth. The fire of purification. Oil for anointing, healing, out of chaos, fear, and horror. Thus was the symbol crafted a generation ago. So may it be for us in these days of uncertainty, sorrow, and rage, and a light to warm our souls and guide us home.
Thank you, Evans family. Please rise as you are comfortable and let us sing our opening hymn. Every time I feel the Spirit, the words are on the monitors and also in hymnals number 208. Every time I feel the Spirit.
The first of the Nguzo Saba, or principles of Kwanzaa, is umoja, meaning unity, to strive for and maintain unity in family, community, nation, and race. Umoja is symbolized in the unity cup used to pour libation to the ancestors in remembrance and honor of those who have gone before and led us to the present time. Those who paved the path down which we walk. It is a tradition among African Americans to honor our ancestors, for life is a continuity, the onrushing river of consciousness flowing from being to being, from parent to child, from ancestor to descendant. Author Alice Walker says that to acknowledge our ancestors means that we are aware that we did not make ourselves, that the line stretches all the way back, perhaps to God or to gods. We remember them because it is an easy thing to forget that we are not the first to suffer, rebel, fight, love, and die. The grace with which we embrace life, in spite of the pain, the sorrows, is always a measure of what has gone before. As we prepare to call upon our ancestors, I invite you to bring your own state of being to one of respect as we honor those who live in the Spirit and call them to come and be with us, to celebrate our lives with us, to guide and protect us along our path.
As human life flows from its source in Africa to the four directions, so we will offer this libation to the west, north, south, and east, inviting the spirit of those who have given us our lives, our natures, our identities, our energies, to come and take their proper place among us at this time. As I pour to the west, we call upon the nameless creator of all that is, upon our gods, our goddesses, our Risha, those timeless powers of the earth, life and water, known to us by many names. Ashe. As we pour to the south, we call upon the spirit of our intellectual parents, our teachers, our philosophers, our artists, those unknown to us, and the many that we have been privileged to know. We call upon Frederick Douglass, Sojourner Truth, W.E.B. Du Bois, Booker T. Washington, Ida B. Wells. We call upon Zora Neale Hurston, Rosemary Bearden, Gwendolyn Brooks, James Baldwin, Miles Davis, Maya Angelou. We call upon our African American Unitarian ancestors, reaching back to 1860. William Jackson, Francis Ellen Watkins Hopper, Peter Clark, Fannie Ferrier Williams, Don Goodloe, Clarence Williams, Egbert Etheridge Brown, William Carter, Eugene Sparrow. Ashe. As we pour to the north, we call upon the spirits of our leaders, rebels, and our reformers, our revolutionaries and our visionaries. We call upon Harriet Tubman, Nat Turner, Denmark Vesey. We call upon Marcus Garvey, Ella Baker, Martin Luther King Jr., Fannie Lou Hamer, Rosa Parks, Muhammad Ali. We call upon our African American Universalist ancestors, reaching back to 1785. Gloucester Dalton, Amy Scott, Nathan Jackson, Joseph Fletcher Jordan, Joseph Jordan, Thomas Wise, Mary Jordan, Annie Willis, Jeffrey Campbell, Marguerite Campbell Davis. We call upon our Unitarian Universalist ancestors, Judge Wade McCree, Henry Hampton, the Reverend David Egan, Marjorie Boyne Wheatley, Hope Johnson, and Elandra Williams. Ashe. Pardon me as I turn my back to you, as I face to the west, to the east. We call upon the spirit of our remote ancestors whose names have been hidden from us. We call upon our great-grandparents, our grandparents, our departed mothers and fathers, our brothers and sisters, sons and daughters. Their names are in our hearts. So I invite you all who are present this morning to call out the names of your departed loved ones. Sherman Z. Logan Sr., Zobish Logan, Harriet Dunn, Jesse Dunn, Evelyn Logan, Victoria Berkeley, Ashe. We welcome those who have answered our call and have joined us in our celebration. May we be one with them and one another in the river of life. Let us share with one another even as they share within us. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe.
sing because I'm happy, and I sing because I'm free. Is on the sparrow. I know he watches. I know he watches. I know he watches me. I sing because I'm happy, and I sing because I'm free. His eyes on the sparrow. I know he watches. I know he watches. I know he watches me. And his eye is on the sparrow. I know he watches me.
The second principle of Kwanzaa, Gulia, self-determination. It calls us to define ourselves, name ourselves, create for ourselves, and speak for ourselves. The reading by E.P. McKnight. With Gulia being self-determined, the new year is in sight, focusing on building your identity as a person and a community. Infect all around you. Discover who you really are. Remove the old and add the new. Live in the present day. Let go of yesterday. Begin each day asking, who am I? Am I all that I ought to be? Evolution will begin to emerge. It starts with a thought or a question. Turn it into action on a daily basis. Being unstoppable soon arrive at a new place in life. Your mind, spirit, and soul. Your wholeness will guide your every step. To be determined and take time to enjoy the view, smell the roses, share a smile, and a touch will change another life and yours. Be self-determined and don't look back. Life is for the living, and give it your best shot. No regret at the end of the day. Happy Kwanzaa. Stay determined. Triumph your bad day to your good day. Remember the golden rules. Do unto others as you have them to do unto you. Stay determined, and you will win.
responsibility. Ujima, the third principle of Kwanzaa, is about collective work and responsibility. This principle calls us to build and maintain our community together and make our brothers and sisters' problems our problems, and to solve them together. The reading, Brother, Sister, Siblings, Kwanzaa, by Asamfwa. It was after I looked on the forest that now I understand what a family is. Each tree drops a seed that every tree looks after until that seed becomes a tree, like its aunts and uncles. Brother and sister, words for siblings, mean, as you will look after my child, I will look after yours, at least in our African tradition. One of the worst tricks of our adopted culture is that we think that in ancestry, we are brothers and sisters, rather than in concern for descendants, we are brothers and sisters. Thus, I ask whether we have any brotherhoods or sisterhoods. What are the two? Will those who call me brother look after my child? Do you, reader, look after the child of others? If not, will you call another a sibling? I'm grateful to the ancestors for allowing me the wisdom to put meaning behind my appellations. And I promise to my African blood siblings that I will, to my ability, be a brother to you all.
As we enter this time of meditation and prayer, feet plant firmly on the ground. Close your eyes as you're comfortable. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Hear the words from Elizabeth Alexander from Praise Songs for the Day. Say it plain that many have died for this day. Say names of the dead who brought us here, who laid train tracks, raised bridges, picked the cotton and the lettuce, built brick by brick the glittering edifices they were to keep clean and work inside of. Praise song for the struggle. Praise song for the day. Praise songs for every hand leather signs, the figuring out at the kitchen tables. Some live by love thy neighbor as thyself. Others by first do no harm or take no more than you need. What if the mightiest word is love? In today's sharp sparkle, this air, anything can be made, a sentence begun on the brink, on the brim, on the cusp. Praise songs for walking forward in that light. Let us sit for a moment in the silence of that light. Spirit of life, God who's known by many names and by no names. We come together on this first day of the year to give thanks for all the blessings of the earth and honor the great goodness which is manifest in all of creation. We pray that the spirit of Kwanzaa be infused in every aspect of our daily lives, that we may constantly remember the benefits and obligations of family, community, and nationhood. May the light of the 7 candles illuminate our daily affairs and guide us to fulfillment of our true potential. May we always remember our ancestors with reverence and love, and may they share with us their great wisdom and strength as we seek to preserve and to continue the heritage that they left us. May the Nguzo Saba become beacons to us to live lives in service, humility, unity, faith, love, and strength. May this be so. Amen. Blessed be. Ashe.
Ujamaa, cooperative economics. Ujamaa is the 4th principle of Kwanzaa, calling African Americans to cooperative economics, to build and maintain our own stores, shops, and other businesses, and to profit from them together. The reading, Alone, by Maya Angelou. Lying thinking last night how to find my soul a home where water is not thirsty and bread loaf is not stone, I came up with one thing, and I don't believe I'm wrong, that nobody, but nobody can make it out here alone. Can make it out here alone. Alone, all alone. Nobody, but nobody can make it out here alone. There are some millionaires with money that can't use their wives, run around like banshees, their children sing the blues, they've got expensive doctors to cure their hearts of stone, but nobody, no, nobody can make it out here alone. Alone, all alone. Nobody, but nobody can make it out here alone. Now, if you listen closely, I'll tell you what I know. Storm clouds are gathering, the wind is gonna blow, the race of man is suffering, and I can hear them moan, 'cause nobody, but nobody can make it out here alone. All alone, alone, nobody, but nobody can make it out here all alone.
Nia, purpose. The Kwanzaa principle Nia reminds us that we are people with purpose, to make our collective vocation the building and developing of our community. And now reading by Anonymous. Nia simply means purpose. What is our purpose, really? What purpose do we serve ourselves? What purpose do we serve each other? Why are we here? Why put us here together? What is it that we are supposed to be doing? What do we mean to each other? These are questions we must ask ourselves and others. But our lips remain sealed because we are afraid of the answer and what we might find. Fear is an instrument that keeps us enslaved. Freedom is something we all claim to seek. Yet we all still remain bound and chained. We need to unloose the shackles of fear. Don't be afraid to ask what your purpose is. Seek your true purpose in life. Find it, live it, be it, stand up, seek it out. Find out who you are, what you are, and where you're meant to go. Be proud to seek a purpose, a higher calling in yourself. All right. Whoever you might be, and wherever you stand up and be proud to love. The more you love, It is just a matter of playing your part. Some are the planners, some are the doers, some are the dreamers, some are the speakers, some are the teachers, some are the healers. Everyone has a purpose. One blood, one body. Our love is our Nia.
The sixth principle, Kwanzaa, the principle of creativity. We are a created people, and this principle reminds us to always do as much as we can in the way we can in order to leave our community more beautiful and more beneficial than we inherited. The reading by Janice Leslie Evans, Kumba Chai. My chai, my Kumba chai, driven by God's love, pushed forth by unique ancestral spirit, circles within me, the raw, uninhibited flow of chai, pours out of me without boundaries. I see chai in all the way. Limitless movements inside. It grows. It weaves where it abides. Melting together as it takes form. The voice, the pen, the feet, the brush, the fingers, the hips sway, the word, the song, the dance, the frame, the spinning wheels create. We present our Kuma Chai, our gifts, individually wrapped as our own, impossible to copy, infinite in kind. And as we debut at showtimes, our curtains draw back, exposing the stage. We are not afraid. As Kuma Chai makes entrance, it puts smiles on our face, warms hearts, and beautifies our community and the world. My chai, our Kuma Chai. Let's me be me, and we be we.
Join us.
Can you hear me on this mic? I didn't think so. All right. Let's do 131.
There we go.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sing out. Can't hear you.
Love will guide us, peace has tried us, hope inside us will lead the way on the road from greed to giving. Love will guide us through the hard night. If you cannot sing like angels, if you cannot speak before thousands, you can give from deep within you. You can change the world with your love. Love will guide us, peace has tried us, hope beside us will lead the way on the road from greed to giving. Love will guide us through the hard night.
Am I reading from this one? The final principle of Kwanzaa is Amani, or faith. Faith to believe with all our heart in our people, our parents, our teachers, our leaders, and the righteousness and victory of our struggle. And for this final principle, a poem, Kwanzaa by Alfonso Severals. It is the light of candles that shines brightly after a long journey of darkness that empowers my soul and proclaims my place in the culture of humanity. It is the sounds that vibrate across the earth with an echo that whisper and sings my song. It is the smell of nameless souls long gone that was cast out of the family of man, whose scent dwells beneath my skin. It is the taste of the pain of yesterday, with the flower of hope for tomorrow, proclaiming, here I stand. It is the touching of my heart with your heart, in joyful celebration of the sacrifice of our ancestors.
For the share the plate. Hold that mic up close to your mouth. That mic isn't on. Can we turn?
This month's Share the Plate recipient used to be known as Stand Free Clinic and is now known as Health Brigade. Health Brigade was founded with the simple mission to provide exceptional health services to those least served in a caring and non-judgmental manner. Among the many services they provide are to those who were formerly incarcerated. They provide HIV testing and linkage care, STI testing and education, maternal health and mental health services. They especially provide support to the LGBTQ community. I know many have made use of these services for health and mental health care. While Health Brigade their needs are many, Health Brigade requested that their portion of this month's Share the Plate go to provide services to LGBTQ community. Please help Health Brigade provide continued quality health care to all those who have been least served. Thank you.
If you'd like to give in person, place envelopes in the collection basket that the ushers are passing. Offering now to be received and most gratefully given and most graciously received.
All glory, there is room enough in paradise to have a home in glory. Jesus, my all, to heaven is gone, to have a home in glory. He whom I fixed my hopes upon, to have a home in glory. All glory, all glory, there is room enough in paradise to have a home in glory. His track I see, I'll pursue to have a home in glory. The narrow way that I'll pursue to have a home in glory. Oh, to have a home in glory. Oh, glory. Oh, glory. There is room enough in paradise to have a home in glory. To have a home in glory.
But if you're up there singing, our closing words by the Reverend Hope Johnson. We are one. We are one, a diverse group of proudly kindred spirits, here not by coincidence, but we choose to journey together. We are active and proactive. We care deeply. We live our love as best as we can. We are one, working, eating, laughing, playing, singing, storytelling, sharing and rejoicing, getting to know each other, taking risk, opening up, questioning, seeking, searching, trying to understand, struggling, making mistakes, paying attention, asking questions, listening, living our answers, learning to love our neighbors, learning to love ourselves, apologizing and forgiving with humility, being forgiven through grace, creating the beloved community together. We are one. Now please rise as you're comfortable for the benediction and remain standing as we sing our closing hymn, Lift Every Voice and Sing. On this New Year day and whole year through, I hope that the kindness you're giving to others returns many times to you. May hope, love, joy, and warmth be in your heart's processing. And may the new year bring you and your family many blessings. Go in peace.